Hi everyone, I'm Romy.
And I'm Josh.
And we are the WW couple. Thanks for tuning in. Success or failure? That's the question.
All right, week 1 of 2022. We're back, focused in all aspects with WW, with Orange Theory, with the Steps Challenge. So let's go. How did we do?
Yeah. So was it success or was it failure?
I would say a little of both.
A little of both. It wasn't a perfect week, but we're human, right? So we want to kick it off by reviewing how we did, what was our success, what were some challenges this week. It was Josh's birthday, so of course we have to give ourselves a little bit of grace, but how did we overcome some of those challenges, right?
Yep. So, all right, well, we'll kick it off with the easy thing that was measurable would be the Steps Challenge. So we both have very, I guess, sit-down type jobs. We're not very mobile as much as some people that are on their feet a lot. So that, just getting into that Steps Challenge is a huge motivating factor to get up and walk around and take that extra 10 minutes out of your workday just to say, okay, I'm gonna go walk downstairs, I'm gonna go see how Romy's doing, or I'm gonna go take the dog for a walk. And so to start that off, we both had a goal of trying to hit over 10,000 steps a day, and we both hit that goal.
We did.
Yes, Romy had about a couple thousand steps more in the week, so I don't have the exact number, but we'll throw it down here. So that's a very good week for Team Yellow on the Derek's Journey Balance Breakers 2022 January Steps Challenge. So success.
Yeah. And if there are different challenges that you guys see either on the internet, at your work, I know a lot of places have started different, weight loss challenges, step challenges. I highly recommend. It's really great. It's good to have a support system, right? Yeah.
And everyone's cheering each other on.
Yeah, for sure. Okay, so the next measurable thing, right? We are very big into, if you're not familiar with what a SMART goal is, we are very into SMART goals, right? SMART goal, maybe Josh can put it on the side and say what it is. It's specific, measurable, it's attainable, realistic, and time bound. So it's important to, when you are setting the goal, to think SMART.
Yep.
So you can hold yourself accountable. So we'll get into I think really just kind of our week, right? We kicked it off last week with letting you all know that we are back. It's a new year, setting new goals. And so we did. We had a really, really great week with some setbacks. I'll guess for me, I'll just, let you guys know where some of my success has been. This week, I did a really good job of tracking. Keep in mind, we're on WW, which formerly is known as Weight Watchers. So we track our points, everything that we eat. We each have our own plan. So Josh and I have a different plan. So if you are interested, check out WW. It's personal points. And so we each have our own plan that we have been given through Weight Watchers. And so I, did great. I feel like the food was good, planned our menus, and the water was something that I did a great job until Wednesday. So Wednesday, Thursday into Friday, I struggled with that. So that's something I know I need to do a better job of. Of course, you heard with activity. Activity was great. Just doing the steps on the challenge. And also I went to Orange Theory. I think it was 3 times this past week. So that was great. So my weight loss last week, I said that I was at 242.6. I actually had a really great week, considering a couple of setbacks. I mentioned I had Josh's birthday and kind of picked at a couple of nachos here and there. So even though I did a great job with tracking, there were a couple things that I didn't track that I actually ate. So I need to make sure that I'm doing a better job of that. So with weight, I actually lost 3.8 this week. So I had a really, really great week for my first week back, getting into the new year. So that was really great. So it did put me at 238.6.
Yes. So we'll definitely about the birthday dinner. We both had salads that had.
Okay, we'll give us credit there.
We had very good salads at a barbecue place locally here, and yeah, you had the shrimp. Oh no, you had salmon.
I had salmon
You had
in the
salmon,
salad,
and then I just had a brisket type meat to it. So, points wise, I did have what we had, but then we had a small little nacho appetizer for us and the kids that we all picked at, and so that was kind of like the treat of the day.
Yeah,
and
it was your birthday.
Yes, so birthday nachos for the birthday.
Yeah.
So for myself for the week, yes, it was a little back and forth. Definitely was tracking, did everything needed to do. Like I said, missed a few bites, tastes, little quick snacks in the fridge type thing. So, but that also shows on the whole spectrum of the points plan is that you have to track everything you're going to do to have success. It is not I can skip out on my coffee creamer and not count that 2 points a day and I'll be fine. Everything has points for a reason, and it's to not have you say, okay, I'm not going to count these 7 things. If that's 2 points per each item, that's 14 points you're not counting. And if you're hitting your goal, let's say like for me, I'm at 32 points a day. If I'm hitting 32 points but not counting 14 things, that means I am now eating 46 points worth of stuff and probably not going to lose weight.
Right.
So for myself, I weighed in, I was down to 224.1. So going from a 227.6 down to 224.1. So I'm down a good 2 point something pounds. So I'll take it. It was a good week to start 2022. So, but for you didn't mention something about we had a few meals at home, and there's a few people you want to give recipe shout outs for.
Yes. So we made some great recipes from Emily Bites, Pound Dropper. I took some pictures, so Josh will put some of the pictures in. A couple of the recipes, I actually for lunch we made it was really good. It was, if you're a fan of portobello mushrooms, I take a portobello mushroom, add some reduced fat mozzarella cheese, some pizza sauce, turkey pepperoni. It was really, really great. So for all you pizza lovers out there that trying to be more low carb, that was a good one. I made an Emily Bites. It's called Korean spicy and sweet stir fry. So here's a picture of that as well. And then we also made Swedish meatballs, and that was a Pound Dropper recipe, and that was really great too. Here's a picture that we want to make sure we show you. So, we want to share a lot of our recipes that we make, but I also want to make sure I give credit where credit's due. So those are a couple of my go-to Instagram folks that I love and follow. So definitely check those out.
And the thing about the personal points program now is that back in the day when we were both on Blue, we would have the same points for each meal, and now she has some 0 points that I have that are counted for me for points. So something like the Korean sweet and sour was like a 4-point meal for her, and for me it was like 6 points. So that is where
there's like a range there as how a lot of folks are looking at especially when you're doing it with a couple, you have a range of points. So
there's a lot of surprises with looking up stuff. Things that you thought were maybe 1 or 2 points are now maybe 3 or 4 points, or vice versa, where something you thought that was 3 points is now down to 1 point. So you definitely have to be using the barcode, scanning everything you eat, and just making sure it's within your target. So
yeah.
So we get good success. We have areas to work on, and we'll keep doing it. So here's to the second week of 2022.
Yeah. So good luck to everyone out there on your journey. Please comment below. Let us know if you have any other ideas, any Instagram or even YouTube channels that you follow that has helped you in the past. please let us know, who those folks are. Always into, new recipes, new snacks, and
any recipes that you've tried that you would recommend for us to try out. And yeah, we're all open for new things.
New things.
Yep.
And speaking of new things, we are actually tune in because we are going to be doing a snack tasting, and so we will be putting a video out this week as well on that. So,
yes.
All right. Well, have a really great rest of the day. Thanks for tuning in, and we'll see you next time.
No, I didn't.
All right, you ready?
Right.
Lay down.
Lay down, Des.
Lay down. Lay down.
Lay down.
All right, ready?
All right.
Hi, everyone. I'm Romy.
And I'm Josh.
And, sorry. Let's start over. All right, you ready? That was like a fuzz or a dust or something. Okay.